My name is Jeff Edwards and I was an 8-year-old child at Pancras School on the 21st of October 1966. On the morning of the 21st, I left my house on Aberfan Road. When we got to the school, we registered as normal. The teacher then, Mr. Michael Davis, started the maths lesson of the morning, and then there was a sound of thunder, a rumbling sound, which effectively got louder and louder, and the teacher reassured the class that there was nothing to worry about, it was only thunder. The next thing I remember was waking up, covered with all this material. I didn't know what had happened to myself. That's all I could hear was screams and shouts. And those screams and shouts got less and less as time went by. I was lucky because I was in a pocket of air which enabled me to breathe. To the left of my body was the body of a young girl, and her head was on my shoulder. I couldn't move because the desk was against my stomach. And whilst I tried to push myself out, I couldn't do anything, and effectively I was stuck there. The next thing I remember was rescuers coming in to the classroom, and they started to remove the debris that was around me. They used their hatchets to break that desk away, and then they lifted me out and threw me really in a human chain from the classroom into the hall and out into the yard. I was the last child to come out alive from the disaster, and by the time I got out, all the ambulances had gone, and I was actually carried to the grocer's van by the local village greengrocer. I had stomach injuries and I had head injuries, but those injuries would heal over time. I think it was the psychological injuries which were the worst and would last until the day I die. And coming to terms with those psychological issues of irritability, lack of concentration, and images of this young girl on my shoulder gave me nightmares for many years. And it does tend to take you into the depths of depression. I have found that over the years, talking about it has made it a lot easier. But that path is very tortuous and does take a very long time, and is indeed people today are unable to talk about their experience of what happened to them. Obviously I never forget what happened to me, as other members of the community would, because it had such an impact on the community itself. So I think it's very important that the research you are doing is having an impact on preventing such disasters like Aberfan in 1966.